All right, we're going to dive right into this one. It is February 27th, and it is Wuzi Tuesday. Before I start, normally I use a microphone. Today I'm not using it, so I wonder if the sound quality is any different going directly into the iPhone. So just a little experiment. Feedback in the comments if you would, please. Excuse me. Verse 2 of chapter 3 of Army Discipline in the Wuzi. Marcus Wu asked, how does an army gain victory? Wu Qi replied, discipline is the key. Marcus Wu asked, won't the larger army always win? Wu Qi said, if an army's directives and orders are unclear, when the system of punishments and rewards has no authority, when you cannot get your troops to stop at the sound of the gong or to advance at the sound of the drums, then it will not matter even if you have 1,000,000 men. Your army will be of no use. Army discipline means the following. In the camp, the men observe the rituals. On the march, they inspire awe. When the army advances, it cannot be stopped. When an army advances or withdraws, it does so in an orderly fashion. And the army follows its orders when changing direction. Even in the tightest spot, a disciplined army will keep its formation. Even if it is dispersed, such an army will keep its ranks. Whether safe or in danger, a disciplined army will retain its cohesion. It can fight continually without tiring, and wherever it is sent, it will advance without hindrance. Such an army's bonds are as strong as those of father and son. So Wu Qi replied, discipline is key. Discipline is the key. And how many times have we seen that in today's world even, right? Jocko Willink, discipline equals freedom. Discipline of yourself, your army. When you're the army, your emotions, your outcome, your desire of life, when that is your army, depending on what your army is how we see these teachings, these studies, these reflections. And so we need to go to actually February 26th, because we did. All right, so we're definitely going back to February 26th because it is the 27th, and yesterday we read the 27th instead of the 26th. So flip-flop. February 26th out of the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. To each his own. Another has done me wrong, let him see to it. He has his own tendencies and his own affairs. What I have now is what common nature has willed, and what I endeavor to accomplish now is what my nature wills. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 5.25. Abraham Lincoln occasionally got fuming mad with a subordinate, one of his generals, even a friend. Rather than taking it out on a person directly, he'd write a long letter outlining his case, why they were wrong, and what he wanted them to know. Then Lincoln would fold it up, put the letter in the desk drawer, and never send it. Many of these letters survive only by chance. He knew, as the former emperor of Rome knew, that it's easy to fight back. It's tempting to give them a piece of your mind, but you almost always end up with regret. You almost always wish you hadn't sent the letter. Think of the last time you flew off the handle. What was the outcome? Was there any benefit? True, was there? I can't tell you how many times, even to this day, one of my biggest regrets is wasting so much time arguing on Facebook. I don't really need to go into the details, but like he said, it's so easy to fly off the handle. It's so easy to get trolled into these emotions, and that actually is what they are. They're just state-sponsored Chinese trolls or Russian hackers, Russian trolls. All they're meant to do, they are literally paid to come in and stir up your emotions and get you going and get you distracted and not working and not doing the things and not staying on your purpose. And that's kind of the what the Wuzi goes back to, is this discipline, right? If you're this army, if you're trying to like create this life for yourself that you see other people have, and these excuses that you can come up with in order to explain away why you're not there yet, and we have it right here in front of us. It's like these emotions, these quick to anger, quick to sadness, quick to whatever emotions that make up the army of our being, of this army that we're trying to command, this life that we're trying to live. And so it really goes back to, where are you focusing? Are you focusing on your discipline, or are you focusing on the outcome? Are you repeating the mundane, boring day-to-day tasks to get there? Or are you stuck dreaming in Fantasyland?